Welcome to Cartoons and Stories '01, where exciting adventures and fun cartoons come to life. Get ready for a world of imagination.
In a bright, sunny garden full of tasty leaves and pretty flowers lived a little green caterpillar. His name was Callie. Callie loved munching leaves. Munch, munch, munch. But more than anything, he loved to wonder. The other caterpillars were happy just to eat and grow. Munch, munch, munch. That was their favorite thing to do. But Callie dreamed of adventure. He often looked at the big garden fence and wondered what beautiful things are on the other side. One sunny morning, Callie decided, "Today is the day. I'm going on a big journey to see the world beyond the fence." He waved goodbye and started his adventure. Down, down, down. Callie crawled. This was his first big step. He reached the ground. Wow, everything looked so big from down here. The blades of grass were like tall, green skyscrapers. Callie started his long crawl. Wiggle, wiggle, one tiny foot after another towards the big garden fence. Uh-oh, traffic jams. A long line of busy ants marched right across Callie's path. Callie waited patiently. Then he saw a little ant named Antsy, looking very lost and worried. "Oh dear, where did my friends go?" cried Antsy. Kind Callie pointed Antsy back towards the antline. "Oh, thank you, friendly caterpillar," buzzed Antsy, and he hurried off to catch up. On Callie crawled, feeling happy he could help. Next, he reached a beautiful flower bed. He met Lady Dot, the ladybug. But Lady Dot didn't look very happy. She looked quite grumpy. "Oh, dear me," sighed Lady Dot. "I seem to have lost some of my lovely black spots. I feel so plain." Callie looked around. He saw some tiny, shiny, black pebbles. Maybe, Callie thought, maybe these little pebbles could look like spots. Lady Dot used a bit of sticky dew and stuck the pebbles onto her back. They looked just like real spots. "Hooray," she cheered. "Thank you, clever Callie." Callie waved goodbye and crawled on, feeling warm and fuzzy inside. Helping friends felt so good. Oh, splash. What's this? A giant puddle. It looked like a big blue ocean to little Callie. How will I ever cross this giant ocean? Callie wondered. He couldn't swim. But then, Callie saw it, a big green leaf, floating near the edge. It looked just like a little boat. Carefully, Callie crawled onto the leaf. It wiggled and jiggled, but it floated. Callie was sailing. With little kicks and wiggles, Callie paddled his leafy boat all the way across the ocean to the other side. Hooray! On the other side, Callie met Shelly, the snail. Shelly moved very, very slowly. Shelly smiled, a slow snail smile. "Hello, little traveler," Shelly said softly. "Remember to enjoy the journey. Sometimes going slow helps you see more wonders." Callie. Thanks, Shelly. He tried crawling a little slower, and guess what? He saw tiny flowers he hadn't noticed before. Shelly was right. Peeking out from the ground was Wiggly the earthworm. He looked very shy. "Hello," Callie said cheerfully. Wiggly ducked back into his hole, but then peeked out again and gave a tiny little wave before disappearing. Next up, a mountain. Well, it was a garden rock, but to Callie, it looked like a huge mountain to climb. Up, up, up. Callie climbed. He wiggled and stretched. Using all his little feet, he made it to the top. From here, Callie could see the whole garden. He felt like he was on top of the world. But suddenly, whoosh, a giant, scary shadow passed overhead. Callie ducked down fast. Callie peeked out. It was just a beautiful butterfly fluttering by. Phew. That wasn't scary after all. But then, tweet, tweet, a real big shadow. A hungry-looking bird was hopping very close. Quick! Callie hurried down the rock and hid under a big leaf, staying as still as a statue until the bird flew away. That was a bit scary. Callie kept going. He was getting tired, but he could see the fence. It was getting closer. He made it. Callie reached the edge of the world. The garden fence. Wow. It was like a giant wooden wall, reaching up to the clouds. Callie looked up, and up, and up. It was so tall. Callie felt very tired and a little bit sad. How can a little caterpillar like me ever get over this giant wall? He sighed. Just then, Callie heard a friendly sound. It was Buzzy, the bumblebee, landing on a nearby flower. Buzzy saw little Callie, looking so sad. "What's wrong, little green fellow?" Buzzy buzzed kindly. Callie told Buzzy all about his big journey and his dream of seeing what was on the other side of the giant fence. Buzzy smiled, a big bee smile. "The meadow, oh, it's wonderful over there." Buzzy buzzed. "I can help. Hop on, little explorer. I'll give you a lift." Callie's eyes grew wide. A ride on a bee. Carefully, he crawled onto Buzzy's big, fluffy back. "Hold on tight," buzzed Buzzy. Up, up, up they flew. Callie held on tight as they soared high into the air, right over the top of the giant fence. Wow, Callie looked down. He could see the whole garden. It looked like a little toy village from way up here. And there it was. On the other side of the fence, a beautiful, colorful meadow full of wildflowers. "It's even more beautiful than I dreamed," gasped Callie. Buzzy gently landed Callie on a soft green leaf in the sunny meadow. "Thank you, Buzzy. Thank you for helping me reach my dream," Callie said. Buzzy buzzed a happy goodbye and flew away. Callie looked around the beautiful meadow. He felt so happy, but also very, very sleepy, and a little bit strange. Callie knew what was happening. It was time for the big change. Time for his next big adventure. He found a safe little spot under a big leaf and held on tight. Slowly, Callie began to spin, round and round. He spun a beautiful greenhouse, a chrysalis, all around himself. Inside his cozy greenhouse, Callie rested and changed. Days went by, and nights went by. Then, one sunny morning, the chrysalis started to wiggle. A little crack appeared, and slowly, carefully, out came not a caterpillar, but a beautiful butterfly. It was Callie. He had changed. He was now a beautiful butterfly with amazing orange and black wings. Callie slowly stretched his new wings in the warm sunshine, letting them get strong and ready. And then Callie flew up, up, up. He soared, dancing in the air, above the beautiful meadow. Callie's friendly journey had led him to a wonderful new life. He learned that even little caterpillars can have big adventures, and that change can be the most beautiful thing of all. The end.